Oh god. Wait. We... Oh boy. I'm very... Oh, ah! Oh. Oh goodness. Oh golly, oh gosh. Hello?
Hello, I'm back. I said hello, I'm back.
Oh my goodness, today's the day. Today's the day. Oh my god. I can't tell you how excited I am. You can't see it, I'm stimming really hard. I'm so excited to show you guys, and I hope you guys like the video. I'm gonna talk about that really fast. I've spent like maybe the last month or so sort of working on it. I'm really happy with how it came out, because I don't consider myself a great video editor at all. And other than just, obviously Dino's narration and Xander and Dre and Gio's voice work, and the music, I did basically everything else on my own. So, I hope you liked it. Also, speaking of music, I would like to say that the music I'm using right now, because I still don't have my own music yet, I'm using music that is by UTALIVE. It's free to use for VTubers, so if you guys, I know some of my buddies in here who are VTubers, would probably enjoy that, so... Okay. So, with that said, you guys, I know you came here for, you came here for me. You came here to see me, and I'm hiding because I'm just so excited. And I appreciate each and every single one of you coming. And if you're watching this, at a later point, if you're watching the VOD, hello! I appreciate you as well. Okay. Okay. So, I'm going to, since this is my bedroom, a bedroom's not a great place to show off any model, I'm gonna go to my other screen. So, here we go. Okay. Alright. So, I think how we should do this is, we should start from the bottom. I think that's a good way to start, right? Yeah, why don't we just start from the bottom, okay? Okay? Let's just start from the bottom. Alright. Okay. Whew. So, let's see. Oh my goodness. Yes, the feet. We gotta start off with the feet. Kore nani? What's this? Toesies? Oh my goodness. And they move? The toesies, they move? Oh my goodness. Show us the grippers. I prefer to be tappers. My fat fucking concrete clappers are slapping the ground as I'm running at you at 500 miles per hour. Okay. But with that said, we continue our journey. And we see a little bit more leg and just how much they move. Because, you know, legs move, we got feet. And knees? How scandalous. And a little bit of something else. We got a little bit of something else. Can you see? Hands. And a little bit of thigh as well. A little bit of skin. My fucking skin. And oh gosh, oh golly. We got hips. And they move. Whoa. Wowee. Oh my goodness. Everything moves so much. Wow. It's a trap. And then we move up to the piece de resistance. Well, maybe not yet, but the chest. Everyone's favorite part. I mean, at least it's mine. We got a lot of movement here. You can see the extent of how much I can move. Oh my goodness, look at that. It's not an Elfy stream if we don't break something, including myself. Yeah, baby. Now, remember, as a non-binary creature, at least in terms of myself, my anatomy is a combination of traditional masculine and feminine. Does the balls shake like Shakira too? No, it does not. That'll be an investment for the future, though. And so now it leaves one final piece. Let's get a little closer look, shall we? I got teeth, and they're really, really nice. If you didn't see them before, here's a better look. And my hair actually moves somewhat differently now, but contrary to when I initially revealed this model. And to wrap it up, da 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 da, here I am, Elfy 2.0. It's me. It's really me. Hello. Yeah, baby. We got so much motion. We got so much everything. Yeah. Woo. Yeah, baby. I'm here. I'm queer. And I'm clear as day. Oh, the beloved. Thank you. Oh my goodness. And now, I will admit, this model does not have a lot of expressions because I would argue that it's already very expressive. But I can do a couple of special things. Since this is the technically 1.5 rig job because I am going to definitely probably re-rig a lot of this in the future as I learn more Live 2D. But let me show you something. Oh, one of the first things, of course, it's a little hard to see my eyes. My eyes are very pretty, but you can't really see them too well, so let me just take these off real fast. And now you can see my eyes. How pretty! As an old friend of mine once said, I have eyes like chocolate diamonds. I'm not kidding, somebody actually said that to me, and I'm like, thanks? Oh my god. I didn't know how to feel about it, but I thought it was very sweet. Sup, baby? Take me out to dinner. Okay, I can't see anything, though. Alright, so that's one of the two things that I can do right now. The other one, I will have to get a little further away in order to properly showcase. And it's nothing grandiose, I would say, but it's... if I want to go for a more casual look, and maybe I'm getting a little too... I feel a little too restricted, I can just... It's like a dog removing its collar. I'm naked. I'm naked. Naked baby. And if I take off my glasses, I'm double naked. I'm peeled. I'm peeled. Yeah. And here's what I look like without my sashes or anything. Look at that. You can see the full range of movement I got. Whoa! So fluid, so nice. Especially compared to 1.0. Which, if you did not see the entirety of 1.0, you're not going to. I'm sorry, oh. Poor 2020 Elfy. What were you thinking? But I can just put both of them on. And we got me! Yay! You peeled your Elfy's banana. Oh gosh, you're right. I should have covered myself up sooner. Don't want to get TOS'd. No, I'll be fine. I don't show as much as like some other VTubers, I guess. I would argue anyway. It's not like you can see my whole butt out all the time. Or do you? You look at my butt? You looking at my sick cheeks? I don't blame you. I do too. It's my favorite part. Alright, so, as per tradition... write that down, write that down! As per tradition, with many a VTuber debut, it is time for the slideshow. Now, I will confess, I prepped this, but in a non-typical way. So, it's gonna be scuffed, but again, it's not an Elfy stream if it ain't scuffed. So, let's go to the game overlay screen. And look at this! A new overlay? Wow! Just for me! It's just for me. Wowee. We got more screen room. We got so much. So let me just see if I can fit myself over here. I think this looks nice, yeah? Let's adjust some things as well. Let's see. That should be fine. Alrighty. So. I had a couple of things open. Because I'm basically just gonna do this through Clip Studio. So give me just a moment, because I was drawing before the stream to relax, and I will actually post what I was drawing after the stream. But yes, I do have a bit of a slideshow prepared, and I'm excited because this will also go into more some more detail. Alrighty, and then we do this. Oh, I gotta change the size of this. Alrighty. I think we're good to go, if you guys don't mind me doing it this way. So here I am. My name is Elfy Elfyers. I am a... What? Kaz, thank you for the 5 gift subs! My goodness! Oh, thanks, bud. I am a Fey demon, also known as a shape-shifting demon fairy. I'm an artist, if you didn't already know. I made myself. I did myself. Everything you see here is all me, except for the music. I am physically 22 years old, and my birthday is July 19th. I've estimated that my age is about 222, because I'll be honest, I don't know how long I was asleep when I woke up. I don't know, but if the memory of what dates I do remember serves correct, it would have been about 200 something years. But I'm not gonna do the extra math, so we'll just say I'm 222. I speak Fey, and I speak English. I'm studying Japanese. I can speak bits and pieces of French, German, and a couple of other languages. Italian. I'm not fluent in them, I just know words. Fey, I can understand perfectly, because, you know. And we have my stats here as well. So I have a strength of 18. Comes with just having this raw demonic strength. I'm not very dexterous, I'll confess. I may look dexterous, I'm not. My constitution is a 12. I think I'm pretty sturdy, but not extremely sturdy. I'm decently wise, but I am a little stupid. And by stupid, I mean, sometimes I lack situational awareness when it comes to certain things. So yeah. I'm very smart. And I don't mean to toot my own horn. I'm very smart, but I'm also very dumb. I love science. for instance, human biology is absolutely fascinating to me, and just biology in general. Like when I was a kid, whenever my mom would actually take me to the zoo, or I think, what was it? I think it was actually my uncle or my grandpa, like took me to the zoo one time. I don't remember this, but they said that literally I was just going on and on and on about learning a bunch of different things, like about reptiles and stuff at the time, which is just, which is really cute. Like I was just so interested in learning about science and all of that, and it has held true to this day. I adore science, biology, and if the fact that I'm a chronic caustic main doesn't say how much I love science, well, I don't know what will. And my charisma, as you can see, is a 20. There's a lot of reasons why I put that down. I find myself surrounded by a lot of people, and I do have very close friends, but I somehow just seem to attract people. And it's always been a little bit weird to me that I do that, because it's impossible to be friends with everybody, but I would like to be. And I can seemingly hit it off with just about anybody. My resistances. I'm resistant to water. I'm from Florida. I've grown up around water my whole life. I am practically like a fish. If I am given the opportunity to go into water, I will go into water. Fae tricks. I know how tricky Fae are. So I'm not gonna be falling for some, oh, can I have your name? Bullshit. Plot twist. Don't, if a Fae asks you that, don't give them your name. You say, you can call me this. And you can't have my name. Or some shit like that. I'm resistant to hellfire. Yeah, see, just what you CO just said. That's very true, because when you first joined Drill Server, I was like, that one, they are friend material. And Astral Elfy, it's very true, I was following them before, and they said hi once, and I went, friend, yeah, like, I don't know what it is. I've always been this way, even when I was younger, and, like, I'll get a little sad for a moment. I actually didn't have a lot of friends growing up. It's not because people hated me. It's just because I never really hung out with other people other than my one best friend. That doesn't mean that people didn't know who I was or didn't want to be my friend. But yeah, I am friend to all. So yes, hellfire resistance. I actually found this out. I agree, legit the first time I hung out with you on the servers, like we knew each other forever. Yeah. I'm very easy to get along with. Oh, thank you, Mari. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. I love you all. Even if you scare me with farts. I actually rewatched that clip the other day. Okay, hellfire resistance. Like, before I forget again, I actually found out I'm resistant to hellfire when I was hanging out with Geo at one point. Since Geo, you know, Demon King, he has like boundless magical abilities and all that shit. Long story short, I was exposed to hellfire, and he and Dino thought I would get seriously fucking hurt, so they called Nick to, like, patch me up, because Nick is, like, our resident, like, healer. He's, like, our big medical guy. Yeah, no, I was fine. I'm like, what are you guys, what's wrong? They were like, oh my god, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine, what? They were like, we thought you died or some shit. No. So yeah, I'm resistant to Hellfire, apparently. And I am also resistant to Fey magic. My body is mostly comprised of magic. So, unless there is some sort of counter magic being used on me, it's not gonna work. My weaknesses: dark magic, which is a counter magic to Fey magic. Allergies. I actually woke up today at ass o'clock in the morning, and I only woke up because my allergies woke me up. I'm not a morning person. I don't get up in the morning. If I have the choice to not get up in the morning, I would prefer to sleep in till the afternoon. But if my allergies force me to be awake, then so be it. I am asthmatic as well, so, pollen allergies mixed with asthma, not great, chief. And, I'm also, there's trees that are around my house that I am actually allergic to, and it sucks. So, yeah. And anything they find cute. I think a lot of weird things are cute. And I'll give it an example, and I always forget what this thing is called, but it is the creature from Egyptian, like, mythology. The crocodile, the alligator, like, with the body of a lion that eats human hearts. I saw that thing, and I learned about it when I was 5 years old, when I was in kindergarten. And, I saw it in a book. All of my peers thought it was disgusting and gross and creepy. I was the only kid who said,
It's so cute. It's so cute.
I just now realized that our birthdays are an exact week apart. That's so crazy. Oh my gosh. And funny thing, my buddy Lucy, who is also known as Creepy, I believe they're live right now. Our birthdays are actually a month apart. Their birthday is June 19th and mine is July 19th. And that's how I always remembered their birthday. They and I have been friends for, just about 10 years. Almost, like, I believe next year will be 10 years. It's crazy. But yes, I love a lot of cute things, or things that I find cute. Like, a lot of the things in Elden Ring, I think are cute. A lot of things in Bloodborne, I think are cute. Like, a lot of things in Neo 2 I find cute as well. And not just the Scampus or the Kodama or the Sudama, but those are very cute. I love them so much. Oh my gosh. The Sudama are my favorite things. They're so fucking cute. If you've never seen the Sudama in Neo 2, please, I beg. They're so cute. Especially since they like jump up and down when you go up to them and you greet them, and they ask for things, and if you give them something they really want, which is you know, it's usually nothing in particular, but they're like, oh, I want something that you just don't need, or I want something warm, or something like that. They get all happy, and then they leave you nice things, and it's just, it's so cute. You have superior taste, clearly. Yeah. I'm a very open-minded person, so I think a lot of things that people would normally find repulsive are very beautiful and like adorable. Okie dokie. So now with this, we go on to slide number 2, which goes over my new partner, my little boy. Yeah. I realize you might not be able to see the full thing. Let's see here. I don't know also if you can see the entire text here. I'm gonna move over here a little bit more. Oh, you can't see me. Wait. There we go. So this is, as you saw from my video, this little man, this is ViSO. He, is a Fey imp that I found under my bed. I don't know the true extent of his abilities, but he has some magical capability. He also gets along with my birds, which is good, because I have 6 birds. If he did not get along with my birds, he would not be able to stay. Or, at least, he wouldn't be able to be around me all the time. But thankfully, if they do ever get into, any quarrels, he can just disappear. Fey magic! So, yeah, he's just a little fat, little baby thing, that interestingly enough, shares a lot of resemblance to myself in my true form. So yeah. I don't know if that is a coincidence or not, but yeah. He's a little guy. You'll probably see him coming on here and there. Oh, and you probably also saw him at the beginning of the stream as well. He likes to sleep a lot. He's very soft. I don't know if you can see, but he actually has he's covered in just like this short, like soft fur. It's kind of like minky fabric almost is how it feels, like how like some Pokemon plushes are made out of, and like Monster Hunter plushes. He's very soft. Oh, and a head pet. Yeah, please do. He loves the attention. Alrighty. Next slide. So, here's some more details about me. My likes, I love all different kinds of forms of arts. I love matcha. Anything matcha, please give it to me. I love food. I literally actually have a plate of food in front of me. It's just a sandwich, but I haven't eaten. I love parrots. I have 6. If I didn't like parrots and I had 6, that'd be a problem. And I like broken humor. Oh, you could literally say "besquimblo" to me, like, late at night, and I will probably just bust out laughing and I'll die. Dislikes. Super spicy food. So, it's not because I'm just not able to handle spice. I physically cannot handle it because of the fact that I have cracks and patches on my tongue. It's known as a geographical tongue. And it makes my tongue even more sensitive to spice. So even if I put a lot of spices in my food, when I cook. So, if I have a little bit too much cayenne or something in it, it's gonna actually hurt. My mouth is actually starting to be a little bit more in pain regularly though, because as of right now my wisdom teeth are coming in and I need to get them out very soon. They're impacted. It's bad. My mouth is a mess, but I actually have very nice teeth. I don't like bigotry, and I especially don't like bigotry from people who refuse to even accept truth. I'm an LGBTQ creator. This is a safe space for LGBTQ, people of color, etc., etc. Like, I don't want people to be afraid to come here if they need a safe space to be. I don't like eye trauma. If that says anything, I'm very sensitive about my eyes, because my vision has actually started getting worse. But I've had this since I was young. I'm very sensitive about things going onto my eyes or going into my eyes, and just the imagery of it. I just no. No. I would prefer to not see it. Thank you. And I guess another thing would be choking, or like the sounds of like struggling to breathe. I'm asthmatic. I've had to go to the hospital because I've been unable to breathe. Don't like it. would prefer to not hear it. It could actually probably send me into a panic attack. It has sent me into a panic attack before. Well, not even. It sent me into a near panic attack, I should say. So yeah. Does this mean that if I hear somebody just going like I'm gonna freak out? No. It's gotta be like specific. I don't know. It's weird. My favorite games, and I see Astral Elfy screaming about it. These are in no particular order, but my #1 favorite game of all time is The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. If it wasn't for that, I would not be who I am today. If I know if a new game you play has choking, I'll let you know. Thank you very much. Again, I can usually handle it in a lot of fictional scenarios, but if it's placed in a way that's super realistic, I probably can't handle it. Won't stop me from trying to do exposure therapy, though. But yes, Twilight Princess, one of my favorite games of all time. I actually almost 100%ed Twilight Princess on the Wii. I only had a few postals left to get, and I had, maybe one golden bug left to get. I don't remember, it's been a long time. I still have my Wii, but my disc got fucked up, and I never got a new one, so I never did 100% it. But I have beaten Twilight Princess multiple times, and I really hope that they bring it to the Switch, because Twilight Princess HD got done so dirty with it being released on the Wii U, and then the Switch came out next year. So it just basically faded into obscurity. Yeah, Twilight Princess is just... A lot of people don't like Twilight Princess because they say it's super linear, but I think that's the best part about it. It's very nice. I don't know. I really like it. I like the aesthetic, I like the story, I like the character designs, just everything about it is just so good. Yeah. Apex Legends. I have an Apex addiction, and even this morning I was playing Apex. I love Apex. I never thought I would actually get into it, but I got into it last year because Sky and Dino were playing it, and I had seen bits and pieces about it because I've seen videos from Bloodhound's voice actor, voice actress, I should say, who was arguing with people who were like, Bloodhound's a woman or Bloodhound's a man. They were like, she was like, actually, Bloodhound is non-binary. Bloodhound uses they, them pronouns, and even the developers will tell you that, so please, like, just remember that. They're not a man, they're not a woman. And it's, oh my goodness. It made me feel really seen. So, I had already heard about how inclusive Apex was. And that just pulled me in further. Especially learning that Fuse is pansexual, which is nice. Valkyrie's a lesbian. Loba's bisexual. Seer is pansexual. Like, it's really nice. It makes me feel like, it makes me feel really seen. And it's literally canon too. Like, I don't know, a lot of sweaty dudes play the game and they just refuse to think that non-binary people exist, I guess. Like, remember when people were making a huge deal about it with Call of Duty? Like, when they added a non-binary option, people were like, this isn't realistic. I'm like, you're playing a game where you can literally shoot zombies. And non-binary people have existed for a long time. We're real. Apex is for the gays. It very much is. Yeah. Street Fighter V. I'm gonna take a sip real fast. Okay. A lot of people, if you play fighting games, you would probably snap my neck. A a lot of people don't like Street Fighter V. And they think it's a bad fighting game and so on and so forth. I mean, the game is fun, but a lot of people just don't like it. And a lot of Capcom's business practices with the game and all sorts of shit, I get it. I understand that. I've had to hear that for about 7 years. Something like that. But Street Fighter V is the reason why I met so many people I know today. It's the reason why I have my #1 favorite character of all time, Nikali. Even if Capcom does him dirty, he is my favorite character and I love him. Literally, if it was not for me getting into Street Fighter V, I would not have met my friend Onion. I would not have met Geo, Dino. I wouldn't have met Quarters. I wouldn't have met so many people who honestly changed my life. And honestly, I don't think I would even be here right now doing this. Because I would probably just be still struggling to make friends on the internet. Because I would oftentimes just fandom hop. I would just fandom hop all the time. And while I would argue that I don't participate in fandom anymore, the fact that, you know, these friends and I can talk about so many other things, and I have people who I consider my family. That's why Street Fighter V is so special to me. It literally helped me find my family. I'm gonna start crying. I love my friends a lot. If that wasn't obvious. I should have just put King of Fighters or KOF. The King of Fighters, like Street Fighter V, it is the reason why I know so many people, and I may have gotten into King of Fighters after Street Fighter, but I absolutely adore King of Fighters. It's got great story, and if it wasn't for the King of Fighters, also, we would not have Super Smash Brothers. And that is a fact. So that gives me a deeper appreciation for the game. SNK loves their characters, they love their franchises, they have so much merch of all of their characters, it is absolutely insane. And it makes me a little envious that Capcom doesn't do that. It's a great fighting game though. Please play King of Fighters 15. You're gonna be seeing me play that more. Especially come May, because Yamazaki drops and that's my main. Darkstalkers. If you can't tell by my art, Darkstalkers is a big influence on my artwork. I love Darkstalkers' art style. Bengus's early art is really nice. I like it a lot. I just love that art style. Well, actually, I don't even think it was Bengus that did, like, the artwork for Darkstalkers and Darkstalkers 2. I don't think it was Bengus. I don't remember who it is, but it's the same person that did the artwork for, like, Street Fighter 2, I believe. But yes, the exaggerated proportions, the muscles, the everything, it's very good. Please play Darkstalkers. You can get it, on Fightcade. You can get the ROM, you can play it on Fightcade, it's very good. Play Darkstalkers. Bloodborne. I have never beaten Bloodborne, but I absolutely love Bloodborne. It's so good. 10 out of 10. And I will actively say that I enjoy Elden Ring as well. Pokemon. I've been a Pokemon fan since I was a kid. I've been a fire-type trainer my whole life. But with the introduction of fairy types and Gen 8, Grimmsnarl has actually become one of my favorite Pokemon because it is a fairy type that I feel is one of the most accurate representations of a fairy in Pokemon. And that's saying something. It is literally a hair goblin troll thing. It's perfect. And considering the fact that hair has a lot to do with magic and all of that shit, and just, it's so good. It's so good. Love Bayonetta Goblin. So good. But I also love Hoopa. Hoopa Unbound specifically is one of my favorite Pokemon. If you know what it looks like, you'll know why. I have a competitive fire type team, and I just enjoy Pokemon a lot. I don't agree with a lot of Game Freak's decision making, but Pokemon at this rate is just becoming a huge cash cow, so nothing much we can do. But yeah. Final Fantasy XIV. Now I would say that I'm not a huge Final Fantasy fan. But I've actually enjoyed playing Final Fantasy XIV a lot. It's actually the first MMO that I have spent a shit ton of time in, other than maybe Black Desert. But Black Desert is like, I like the combat in it, but we all just sort of fell off playing it after we started. But I like a lot of the ideas that Black Desert brings. But Final Fantasy XIV it's great. I definitely cannot recommend the game enough. It's very much worth it. I like it a lot. It's very fun. But again, I wouldn't consider myself a huge Final Fantasy fan until I started playing this game. My first Final Fantasy game was actually Crystal Chronicles Remastered for the PS4. And I started playing it because Geo, Dino, and I would all play it. And that's why I ended up falling in love with the Lalafell, because they reminded me of the Little Teas, because they're small, and they're so cute. Neo 2. Neo 2, if you like Soulsborne games, Neo 2 is so fucking good. Please play Neo 2. I plan on streaming it. It's so fun. It's got good game feel. It's got really great character designs. It's a prequel and a sequel to the first Neo. It's so good. The character customization is really great. Just the level design's really great. The enemies are great. Animation's great. Everything's great. Everything's great. There's so many different types of weapons you can use. There's so many different types of, like, other fighting styles you can learn on top of it. You can literally learn ninjutsu. You can learn Onmyo magic. You can learn fucking like samurai arts. You can do all sorts of shit. You can fucking punch demons if you want to. There's literally like fist weapons you can use. It's great. The fists are probably one of my favorite like weapons. It's very good. Monster Hunter World. It was my first Monster Hunter title that I played. It's very good. I love Monster Hunter World. I have over 800 hours on the PS4 version, and I got the PC version a while back. It's one of my favorite games. I've spent so much time, so much money on this game. I would actively do it again. Now, this isn't to say that Monster Hunter Rise isn't good, but Monster Hunter World scratches an itch that Rise just can't seem to do. And it might just be because, you know, they're two different teams. There's the mobile team and the console team. Console team made World, and the mobile team made like Generations and like Rise and all that. But I really hope we get a Monster Hunter World 2, or a continuation to World, because I adore the mechanics of World. It feels so good. And I want Monster Hunter World, but where we can fight more variety monsters. I want more insect monsters, like the, Raknakadaki. I think that's what it is, the spider in Rise. I want to fight, like, Leviathans, because I know they just were not able to add Leviathans into World because the skeletons would break. Final Fantasy XIV, the critically acclaimed MMORPG, free to play up to the level 60 with expansion Heavensward? Yeah! You got it! It's great. Monster Hunter World's very good. Please, please, please get it, and please get the Iceborne expansion. It is so good. So worth the fucking money. No Straight Roads. Now, I was following the development of No Straight Roads after I first saw a gameplay video of it posted on YouTube, and it easily became a game that I was just so invested in because I love the idea of a rhythm game where it's an action RPG kind of game that's also a rhythm game. But the enemies attack to their music and you do not. And I love that. And the better you do, the more the music will change from EDM to rock, because you're playing as a rock band fighting against an EDM empire. And it's so good. There's so many remixes now with the Encore edition. Oh my god. And a lot of notable artists worked on this game, like Funk Fiction, James Landino, like Nikki Simmons, like a whole bunch of different artists worked on this game. I definitely recommend checking it out. It's a really good game. Minecraft. Who doesn't fucking love Minecraft? It's great. Oh shit, I need to play this. Yeah, Gio and I actually played through the whole game. I've played through solo and I've played multiplayer. It is couch co-op, but you can, do couch co-op through Steam. It's good. It was buggy when it first came out, but I think they've, fixed that. But yeah, the game is all about music. It is just a big musical love letter. It's so good. But yes, who doesn't love Minecraft? I met a bunch of my mutuals through a Minecraft server that we're hoping to actually reboot sometime soon. And I will definitely be streaming that. It's gonna be great. And yeah, and Sio's gonna probably be there. Mari's gonna probably be there. I say probably because they're a part of the server. But yes, it's gonna be very exciting. And I also want to do some solo modded Minecraft stuff because there are mods that I genuinely enjoy, like the Biomes O' Plenty mod and the Biomes You'll Go mod. I love those mods, and I want to do some solo stuff and just make a really nice little empire. I'm gonna play the hell out of the new server. Yes! It's gonna be great. It's gonna give you guys a reason to come back. And that's the main goal. We want to give people a reason to come back. And we just want a bunch of people who are gonna be active on it, honestly. So yeah. My goals and aspirations. So these are just general goals. My general goal is to be a character concept artist for video games. This is something I've always wanted to be because I love designing characters, though I will confess I do sometimes get a little too attached to some of my designs. Hence why I've actually never sold adoptables before. I would like to one day. And to inspire others. And I feel like through doing that with my art and the content that I make, I'm able to do just that. So, you guys are already making some of my goals come to life. Yay! Some other goals. I want to do more art streams. I want to stream doing, coffee commissions. I want to do music streams. Pete! Welcome! So glad you can make it. Funny thing, I was actually gonna say I want to stream more fighting games as well because I love fighting games. It's hard being a variety streamer. I want to stream more on Picardo as well. And you will see me do that because if I'm going to create, content that is not exactly welcome on Twitch, then I need a place to do that, and Picardo is the perfect place. Now, I will say Picardo does not archive this stuff unless you are a part of it. Oh, thank you for the bits! Thank you, Pete. But Picardo actually does have a gaming section that a lot of people just don't use. So, it's a content platform that does welcome, like, not safe for work content, so I'll probably start streaming on there as well. So, yeah. And now, I believe there is... Let's see... Oh yes, more likes and dislikes. So I like a lot of music. I like a lot of shows and manga. There's just so many. I could only list a lot of the things on the top of my head. So, music, let's go down the list, shall we? Aurelio Voltaire, I've loved him my whole life. I love his cabaret style music, and he introduced me to the genre. It's very good, and if you want music that'll make you feel sad and help you just experience sadness, it's very good and it's very beautiful. I love his stuff, and he's a wonderful man. House of Rabbits, they're a very small band from California who they use vodcore as their sort of like genre of music. Their music is very good. They have not released their next album yet, and I'm very sad because they were supposed to release it 2 years ago, and I don't know what happened, and their website is currently missing, but I can access it from the Wayback Machine, so I can at least still look up the lyrics to their first album. So yeah, but please go listen to their first album, Songs of Charivari. It's very, very good. If you like cabaret style music and you like hardcore style music, it's very good. It's, oh my god, it is literally like my wet dream. I love it. Five Finger Death Punch. Love Five Finger Death Punch. I love rock music. I love metal music. They're so good. It's so fucking hardcore. Rob Zombie. Need I say more? System of a Down, probably one of my favorite bands of all time. I love their songs. I want to cover some of their songs so fucking bad. And, I was ecstatic when they came back to write a few songs to help the Armenian people, in wartime, and I actually ended up donating to their cause as well. So, yeah. I do hope at some point they come back and they make more music, because, god, their music is just, mwah, so fucking good. Disturbed! It's fucking Disturbed. Need I say more? Linkin Park. Need I say more? 3 Days Grace. I never grew out of my edgy phase. Their music is just good. Need I say more? Utsu P. It's just good. Need I say more? Blank Banshee. Blank Banshee is very good. I love their sort of like synthwave, like glitchy, like vaporwave music. It's just, oh, it's so good. Jasmine Bean. Non-binary icon. I've actually been listening to Puppy Pound on repeat for the last 2 days because I found out about the song last night. I'm like, they released a new song? Elliot Lee, another non-binary icon that I love. I love their music so much. Please listen to Pink Freak. It's very good. And a lot of their other music as well. Ash Nico. Need I say more? Insane Clown Posse. I'm a fucking clown. Need I say more? Creep P. One of my fucking best friends. I've literally known the fucking dude for, like, almost 10 years. Their music has grown so much. Thank you for redeeming the hydrate. Their music has grown so much, and if you love EDM, Witch House, and all sorts of music, please go listen to their album Toy Box. It is so good. Their music is just so good. I cannot tell you how proud I am of Lucy that their music has come so fucking far. Like, I find myself oftentimes just listening to their music, even their older songs, because it's just seeing how far they come. I love their old stuff just as much as their new stuff. It's just, they just blow me out of the water each time. Dog Walk, Haunt, Facade, They're all great. Like, the whole album of Toy Box is just honestly great. And I believe there is a physical edition as well, on burnttoastrecords.com. Something like that. I just clench his fist. I love Lucy! And I'm so proud of them! And I'm proud to be their friend! Okay. Kikuo. A lot of people have mixed feelings on Kikuo for various reasons, but I love their music because of just how kooky and unique it is. I just love it. It's very good. Topham Hatt Kyo and Fake Type. It's Electro Swing. Electro Swing is just very good. Demon Dice. Again, it's Electro Swing and rap. Like I've said, need I say more? It's very good. Shows and manga. Oh boy, here we go. Dragon Ball. I've loved Dragon Ball since I was a kid. Toriko. Please read Toriko. It's very good. You'll know why I like it if you read it. Ranking of Kings. This is a recent one. I like it a lot. I like its portrayal of a main character with a disability trying to make his way in the world. It's very good. Mob Psycho. Love the animation. Love the story. Just mwah. Parasite. Anime is very good. Again, the animation. I love hand-drawn animation. I will actively say that I hate Dragon Ball Super because the animation is just so dog shit. Sorry. Not sorry. I love Dragon Ball Super Broly. That movie made me cry because that's all I wanted from modern Dragon Ball. That is it. And I'm so glad it seems like the style is returning for the new movie that they're doing. Osamatsu-san. Osamatsu-san is great writing. It's got good animation, it's got good music, and, it's very funny. Please give it a watch. Did I put Ranking of Kings twice? Oh my god, I put Ranking of Kings twice! I didn't even realize that! Whoops! Oopsie doopsies! Oh my goodness. Okay, JoJo. And if you can't see, parts 4 and parts 8 are my favorite parts. Yes, I really do. Ranking of Kings is very, very good. Like, the writing, like, just from, like, the first, like, 3 episodes, it's so good. Without Osamatsu Twitter roleplay, I would have never met a lot of my friends. See, that was me with fighting game roleplay as well. Like, I would not have met a bunch of my friends if I didn't do that. Yes, JoJo Part 4 and Part 8 are my favorite parts, and I'm actually reading one of the spin-offs, called, Crazy Diamond's Demonic Heartbreak, which takes place before Part 4. And it actually follows Whole Horse. So, yeah, it's very... I think it's very interesting seeing a JoJo story written, and drawn by, you know, like, somebody who's a huge fan of JoJo. Blue Exorcist. It's... oh my god. There are not enough series that, in my opinion, showcase, like, all sorts of, like, unique demon designs and character designs and animation and ideas and all that. I think Blue Exorcist does a great job at that. Somali and the Forest Spirit is also very good. Its art direction and music direction is just so good. And if you want a anime that will just make you just sob probably within the first few episodes because of how sweet it is, it's worth a watch. I cannot recommend it to you enough. It's, you know, it follows this little human girl named Somali, and as she travels with this forest golem who's trying to reunite her with humans in a world that has been eradicated of humans. And so It's very dangerous for her, and he protects her and all that shit. It's just, oh, it's so cute. Ah, yes, and then we have Lucifer. Lucifer, oh my goodness, where do I begin with this? So first off, I actually didn't know that the Lucifer TV show was based off of the DC Lucifer. Like, they could have fooled me. It is very good at, like, its portrayal of, like, familial struggles, in my opinion. How they portray, like, if the devil were a real person, and, like, how, like, just if, like, characters that are, like, listed in, like, the Christian Bible, if, like, the Christian Bible actually happened, and just, if the devil were a real person, how would he be interpreted? And I think it's a really unique take on it. It also is not afraid to be crass. It's not afraid to, show, like, gay shit. It's not afraid. Literally, in one of the later seasons, they go to a fucking furry convention. They talk about cosplay. They talk about all sorts of shit. They're very, very, very much with the times, and it's very. It's if you like a series that, you know, like series that interpret like Christian, like. Yeah, they go to a furry convention! I'm not kidding! They go to a furry convention! They literally go to a furry con! I'm not making this up! I saw the clip of it, and, like, the main chick who's, like, the detective, she's literally in a fursuit, and they're trying to, like, do some shit, because they, like, investigate, like, murders and shit. The first two seasons. Yeah, it's, like, season 4 or some shit. I need to watch it. I just... People have given me their Netflix and I just haven't watched it. But yeah, I don't know the context, but... It's... Listen, Lucifer is literally like Supernatural, but... She's in a fursuit! Detective Decker, I think is her name? Or whatever the fuck her name is. She is married to her job, and I appreciate that. Oh, it's very good. Lucifer is actively a show that I think all the actors on it do great. And they portray their... Like, they portray their characters so human, I often forget that the show is not real. Like, I oftentimes forget, like, oh, these are actors. And they're not actually, like, these, like, supernatural beings that are trying to understand the concepts of humanity. It's, oh my god. It's just, it's great. Okay. Next slide. So, here are my tags. My live is #GoodElfning, because we're all here to have a good evening with your home slice, bread slice, Elfy. My fans, Elflings, we already know this. My fan art tag, I've actually changed it. It is now Elfy Elf Pics, because I wanted something easy to remember. I've changed my Not Safe for Work fan art tag to Elfy Lewd, because, if it was just Not Safe for Work Elf, there's a lot of other shit muddled into the tag. And my art tag, that I will try to often remember, no promises, will be Elfy Doodles. If I'm posting it on my, VTuber account, anyway. If I'm posting it on my main Twitter, or my, you know, Not Safe for Work Twitter, it will not be tagged. So, yeah. That's just a general preface of my tags and everything. And I go through these tags, I have these tags saved, so if there's anything posted in them, I will go through them and, you know, retweet them and just scream and cry and piss and shit and cum. I as an artist, I love it when people draw things for me. And I oftentimes feel bad that I don't have regular income coming in because I want to be able to commission so many of my friends. But please know that I love everyone's art. I love yeah, all in that order. I have to make everything myself, so that's why I also like drawing things for people, because it's like, hey, it's a nice surprise. But yeah. And finally, one last thing. We got a full turnaround, and I will actually be posting this on Twitter as well. Whoa! Let's zoom out a little bit more so you guys can see the full thing. And you can't read all of the little notes because they're very tiny, but it has my color swatch, so you can get all my colors exactly. It shows my eyes, it shows my earrings, it shows like how my hands look, how my outfit looks without my sashes, how my teeth look, just everything. How I look from the side, how I look from the back. I have a dumpy. And yes, I actually do stand on my toes as well. It's just instinctual. I believe just from being a fae. So, but yeah, this is me.
Ah.
Oh gosh, I'm so... You have no idea how so excited I am. I get to show this stuff off. Dumpy and badonkers, yeah. My chest is like, they are very plush pectorals. That's, if that helps. To give you an idea of how they might feel. So, wink wink. But yeah. With that said, I think that wraps up the introduction part. Now, let me just see here. Because, I did actually want to play a game tonight and celebrate